Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today, we've got so much junk in the way, you can't hardly walk here. Today, y'all gonna look at this. We're gonna see some destruction, I think. What I've got here is a box with a saw in it that we built several months ago, first of the summer, I think it was. We've done cylinder and stuff. He sent me saw and cylinder and everything. We've done support work on it, cut the cylinder base, and it wrinkled the liner, and just didn't do well. It's a highway cylinder. And me and him talked about it, and he said, just see if you can get it together. And he said, let's run it and we'll see what happens. Well, we got it together, and it didn't run right. It never ran right from the minute I got it running. We fooled with the carburetors. We changed numerous carburetors on it. Drilled holes in the muffler trying to find what was it. Just, we don't know. We changed coils on it, and it was just a goofing smirts or a doofing smirts or however you want to look at it. Well, finally it died, we think. He tried, I tried for a while, then he ran it a little bit, and it would run and cut, it just didn't run right. So, we don't know why. Well, anyway, here it is. He sent it back to me. I've had it for a little while. It's just sitting out there on the porch. Because I had to wait to get it in here. I've got lots of things to be doing, but I've got to get into this because I need to look at it. We had a fellow who was going to donate a cylinder to us, and he went and checked on the cylinder that he was going to donate, and come to find out it was not the right cylinder. So I told him, I said, don't worry about it. I made a deal with the fella, and I got a hold of a bunch of cylinders, a brand new cylinders, and I managed to get several brand new cylinders for this saw. And I've got a few different kinds, so we're gonna go back into it and we're gonna see what happened to it and see if we can figure out what in the world to do to it. See if we can get it straightened out. And also, I've got a cylinder sitting over there I need to port, and it fits on this saw. So I'm actually going to film tearing this one down a little bit. We're going to see it, and that's probably going to be the majority of this video. Then I'm going to set that cylinder on top of this saw so I can get some port numbers and stuff like that. And then we'll see what we're going to do with this one maybe tomorrow. I'm trying not to cut this bag open, that way I can reuse it, because, well, for all you younger folks out there that watch the channel, I'll give you a little piece of advice. Every dime you don't spend is a dime you don't have to remake. So, anytime you can reuse something, it saves you money. And I'm a firm believer in that, because I have saved a lot of money by reusing things repeatedly. Now, this string right here, this is a piece of camouflage 520 paracord. I actually have some of this. All this stuff, I'm throwing it back in the box over here. So when I get ready to send it back, I should be able to send it back exactly how it come to me. Maybe. If everything participates. Now, like I say, this saw had a running issue that neither one of us could figure out. I know that sounds like something weird, but it's true. I have not figured out what was wrong with it, and I do not know. I don't know if it was a cylinder issue or what. And one of the things that I'm thinking about doing before I do any more port work on it is just snatching the cylinder off of it and then maybe putting the stock cylinder back on it and cranking it and running it with a stock cylinder and see if maybe the cylinder was the issue to start with, because I really don't know. But hopefully I probably ought to be saving that aluminum, but you know, I'm gonna have to go get my other drill out of the truck sometime, because there's Phillips screws in here. I really don't like using a screwdriver. I got y'all up pretty high in the air right now. Hope y'all don't mind. This is just mainly getting it apart. That's what we're after. We just want to get it into pieces. Uno, dos. I need to get my box. Set it up there. Hope all y'all are having a good day. I'm not doing too awful bad. I do feel a little bit better this morning. I still ain't exactly feeling like I'd like to. Been feeling a little weird. And well, just hadn't got anything accomplished much like I'd like to. I've been doing things, but not the things I wanted to do. But nonetheless, we'll get it eventually. I'm working on trying to get everything taken care of. I got a whole lot of stuff to do. Just hadn't felt very good to do it. But we're going to keep trying. Now, this saw here, as far as what's going on with it, we're curious to see. And the plug is plenty rich. So if it's scored up, it ain't from running lean. But I got a feeling that it's something to do with the cylinder plating. I don't know that. I don't know that at all. But we're going to tear it apart, try to find out what's going on, see if we can figure it out. Because trust me, we have tried a whole bunch of stuff on this. And it just ain't nothing worked. The muffler flows good. Muffler flows real good. Oh, let's see. She is scored. Yep. it has taken a beating on the piston, but I don't think it's this. For those of y'all that know, this is Joey's saw. If you know who Joey is, I don't think it's anything. Me and him's talked about this saw repeatedly, so you know I don't think it ain't got nothing to do with him. It's acted goofy ever since we got it built. Matter of fact, I didn't even want to let him have it back yet, but he said let him have it and he'd try it and see if he could help get it straightened out because he's just a good dude. But it has just give us a world of problems. It wasn't running when he got it, so you know it had issues beforehand. So don't get in the comments saying that somebody did something. We didn't think it was in good shape to start with. But we're gonna figure it out. We are gonna figure it out. Is that right? That's right. I think this one runs the 1/4-inch bolts that holds the cylinder in. I've been wanting to get after this one anyway, so I was curious to see what the insides look like. Ugh. Oh, I must have tightened the snot out of that one. But hopefully this time around, it's gonna do better. We're gonna find the problem one way or another. Now, whether we figure out exactly what happened to this cylinder or not, I don't know. But I honestly think that the cylinder come apart because of the coating on the inside of it. If you're wanting to build a high performance cylinder and do a lot of port work on the highways, are not the ones to use. But it's not that their linings and stuff aren't good, they just don't stay on when you grind on it. Because they're extremely hard. They're really tough. They just don't do well with grinding. So, if you're going to do a lot of porting, highway cylinder is not the one to do the best porting on. And you can do it, it's just not easy. Alright, I think I got everything unhooked. There's a box he sent, it says $3.95. I don't know what's in it. Not really that worried about this cylinder. But I ain't planning on reusing it. Not planning on it. Not that we can't reuse it. Okay. There for a minute I thought it got glue in the pulse hole, but the pulse hole's in here. Well, the cylinder actually doesn't look that bad. But I don't know why it just never would run right. The piston looks good over here. Don't look good there. Don't look that good there. I don't know. The cylinder looks good, but the piston is galded. Now, why that is beyond me. I don't have any idea. The plug's black, dark. Yeah. Got plenty enough fuel going to it. I don't know. is what the piston looks like. She scored up a little bit there. And it's scored up there. And the rings are actually loose. They're kind of caught here a little bit, but they're still loose. But I don't know. I really do not know. But I'm going to pause y'all. I'm going to get some things done, and we might stick a stock cylinder back on this thing and see if it'll crack and run. Oh, there you are. I almost forgot to bring you back. I done put a cylinder on. I'm just trying to see if we can get this cylinder on here, see if it'll run. That's all I plan on doing. I ain't gonna worry about the port job and that kind of stuff. We're just mainly trying to see if we can get it on here and get it to run. Because I'm curious to see if it's something else. My sinuses are all sinusalizing. I might throw the handlebar back on it right quick. I gotta throw the mount here and well, that ain't worth a flip. Well, as always, anytime I try to hurry to show y'all something, it seems like something else has a tendency to happen. They didn't tap that hole all the way. Of course it didn't. Why would they, right? I got the other cylinder ported that I was working on. That was the main reason I was doing this right now, is to use this bottom end as a way to set the timing on another cylinder. All right, let me pause this. I'm gonna fix this hole and put this mount on. All right, I just run a tap in that hole and got it put back together. I haven't put the clutch back on it yet. We're gonna try to fire it up and see if it sounds normal. I should know pretty soon if it sounds normal or not, because the way it sounded before was terrible. So we're gonna see what happens. Got a little bit of compression. Dang, figured it done fired up by now. There we go. Come on, Bessie. Trying not to lose my duplicate. Oh, the pinion come out. Well, it is what it is. I guess we're gonna put it back together. Next thing we'll do is we'll try it out. I said I wasn't gonna pour it on it. I kind of did because I didn't like the way the ports looked. So I kind of went in there and did a little bit of grinding and done a little timing number. I didn't show it because that one went. Y'all done seen me pour it several times. The numbers come up like 80, 81, like 122 and 103 or 101. It was 103 to start with and 101 when I got done. But anyway, yeah, it's got about 23,000 squish. It's got a pop-up in it. And, well, we're going to put a bar and chain on it. We'll go try it out, but it ain't going to be today. All right. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bill Hopper out.